What's up guys, this is Felix. In this tutorial we're going to start building our first simple web page. I'm going to come over here and create a new folder, and guess what this is going to be about? Yes, squid. Oh, squid are so cool. It's going to be great. New file. So here's a little tidbit. When you're creating a website, the home page, the page that is the default, is going to be always called index.html. So we'll name it that. Open that up, and let's copy this last part from the other tutorials and delete the things we don't need. So this isn't important for now. We'll talk about that again later. We'll get rid of that content. And let's make the title Squid. Sweet. So let's start adding some content to this thing. You remember from the last tutorials that if we want to add some simple text to the page, we can use a paragraph tag, which is just a P. And with this, let's just add some content saying squid are one of the coolest animals on the planet. Alright, let's go check this out in our browser. Come over here and we'll load this file. There's the squid directory and index. Okay, look at this. Title squid. Squid are one of the coolest animals on the planet. Man, this website is really coming along. Alright, but that's not really that appealing of a website. We should probably add like a title in the page. So I'm going to go into the body. Another tag that's going to be helpful here is the H1 tag. Now, the H1 is part of a family of header tags. There's H1 through H6. H1, H2, H3, etc. The lower the number, for example, H1 is going to be a big heading, but then the smaller headings will be the larger numbers. So it's kind of backwards, but number 1 is big. Think of it that way. Number 1 is big, number 6, yeah, you're kind of small, we don't really care about you too much. So let's do this. Squid. Put that in the H1, save that, go back over to the page, reload, and you'll see we've got this nice big heading right here. Now, let's add another heading, but this is going to be a little bit smaller. So this might be a little bit of a description for our squid. Now, let's start giving some more information. How about location? Whoops, that's not a tag. Let's make this an H3. Location. Okay, and you know what? Let's make this environment. It's a little bit more technical. We can probably get some more people on board with our website with that. Again, P tags, man, I just can't hit those greater thans and less thans. Squid live everywhere in the ocean, pretty much. Squid live just about everywhere in the ocean. Alright, let's check it out. Now we've added an H3, so this should be a little bit of a smaller heading when we reload this page. There you go. It's a bit smaller. That's kind of too small for my liking, so let's actually make this an H2. That should make it slightly bigger. Number 2 is a little bit more important than number 3. There, a little bit bigger. Nice. Now, I want to emphasize some of these words, like coolest. Let's make that italics. Why, that's easy. All you gotta do is put I tags around it. That's pretty intuitive. Alright, so coolest. How about way, way deep? Let's make that bold. Guess what? B tags. Never would have guessed. And B. And what shall we underline? Let's underline Southern here. Can you guess what it's going to be? Yep. U. And U. Alright, let's go ahead and save and refresh the web page. We are starting to get some pretty beautiful looking content here. We got some emphasized text. But what if I want to emphasize, like really emphasize, everywhere in the ocean? Well, we can make bold. We can make it italic, we can make it underlined, and then we got to close all these off in the reverse order that we opened them. And U, and I, and B. Okay? So essentially what we're doing here is we're putting these inside each other. It's called nesting. Remember earlier I referred to these like containers. So there's this B container, the bold container. And inside the bold container, we've got this italics, the I container. And then inside the I container, we have the U container for underline. And inside the U container is the word everywhere. So bold, B is going to make everything inside it bold. I is going to make everything inside it italics, and U is going to make everything inside it underlined. And since everywhere is inside all three of them, it's going to inherit all three of those stylings. Let's go ahead and look at that. Boom. Squid live just about everywhere in the ocean. But the coolest squid are giant squid. They live way, way deep. And colossal squid live in the southern oceans. Alright, well this is about it for the simple text that you'll have on your websites. Stick around for the next tutorial. We'll talk about adding some links. That also falls under text, but it's a little bit more complicated. I hope this video has been helpful. If it has, please like and subscribe and come back for some more tutorials. Thanks.